Good morning, Entertainment Daily lovers. Welcome, welcome back. Yes, I have been so busy. I've not been able to hop in here to come and analyze some of the things that has been happening. A lot have been going on. We will try to cover what we can. But yes, let's cover the live stream that Justin did this week. Remember, Sunday is the exchange day, and we're just going to go straight right into the point we have to make. But before I get there, let me quickly share this live stream out. If you're watching the replay, please share this live stream. Thank you so very much. And I hope you can hear me. I hope our sound is good. I'll also double check the sound, and then we will get right into, oops, sorry. We will get right into the conversation, okay, of listening to what Justin has to say. We will get right into the. Okay, all right. I'm trying to. Let me see if I can do it. Sometimes YouTube. I want to share this so that our people from Facebook can also come in or have. Okay, join us live now. Let me do this. Join us live now on YouTube. Okay, so I'll share this. Welcome, good morning. Please like the live stream, share, and join the conversation. So Stoney's been doing her thing over there, bragging about it's so ridiculous. Bragging about getting 13,000 views from the diss track she did for Korra. Isn't it obvious why people are watching the diss track? Isn't it obvious why people are sharing the diss track? Isn't it obvious why people are engaging with her diss track? Because when you look at her YouTube and her views and everything, it's not just given, but the way both of them, she and Don, and even Justin, are celebrating this 13,000 view that the diss track got. And my question is, why don't you try to do a song about yourself? But all of that we would discuss later, but I just want to point on that. It's so funny because Stoney is talking about, oh, I have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, but I have 13,000 views on YouTube. The views is coming because people, you have common enemies. Korra, like you people share common enemies. That people don't like Korra, so people just want to support that music and laugh and use it to mock Korra. That is what it is. So it's not even a genuine support, okay? And people are getting even more views than that, okay? So it's not even a big deal. I just started dropping content on Facebook with less than 500 views, but I have over 50,000 views on less than 500 following on Facebook, because I just started dropping content on Facebook. I'm more of a YouTube person, but I could get over 50,000 views. So if you're getting 13,000, what is 13,000? It is not a big deal. It just shows that you don't know anything about social media and you don't understand how social media works. Drop a song about yourself. Let's see how that will do, okay, if you're bragging with 13,000. Now, back to what we have to back to. I thought you said she's busy. Okay, go and look for clothes. All right. Sorry, my little one is talking to me here. So now I'm going to just quickly pull up. I've already shared that. So let's go into Justin's page and let's pull up the stream. And what's going on? Why is the stream no? Why is there no volume? Okay, so let me double check. Welcome, good morning. Please like the live stream. And let me see. How long is even this his stream? Let me see. Oh, it's a long one. 1 hour. So let's see. So this is the live stream he did the day before yesterday also. I wasn't able to come in. I wasn't able to come in yesterday to review this because I was busy. So let's do it today. So it's 2 days now. I'm just gonna turn that down just a little bit. A tiny bit. Can you hand me the remote, please? Thank you. Hello, Godson. Where's the remote? I think it's on the back of the couch. He's trying to get into character. The kids are there. You know that this is what he did after he picked up the kids, because I think he did this live stream on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. On Monday, I think so, or Tuesday, he did this live stream. And when they did the exchange, we saw the exchange on Sunday. Korra did the exchange, and she went with, I think her LA mom was there when she did the exchange, and she dropped off the kids. So it's almost like immediately the kids came home, the person that is complaining that their mother is always putting them on her channel or be on her page. We use channel a lot on YouTube, so I always also use channel for Facebook. But anyways, this person has been complaining that Korra is always putting the kids, but now instead of him to put everything aside and focus, you could hear the kids, playing next to him there, but he's busy getting ready to start his propaganda.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Is that okay? Thank you.
Put your hand from outside.
You don't hear the sounds of the characters? I can hear it. Here, I'll turn it up a little bit, okay? There.
Hold on. Okay. So just take this forward a bit. Let me see. Looking at his screen, I don't know what he's trying to.
Full leg on the left side of my back.
I'm not sure what he's trying to.
Tanya, you have ache on the left side of the back. An easy thing that I generally recommend is lay on. It's on the right side of your back.
So I think he's reading his comments and he's reading his comments and trying to maybe respond to some comments. Then he will later on get into the main gist. So
between your ribs and pelvis, just hang out there for 2 minutes. That's usually something easy that people can do to relieve back pain because it makes the hole where the nerve exits the spine as large as possible. Don't I have my kids? Yeah. Tina's right here, hanging out. I'm just not gonna force her on camera.
Yeah, like he likes to just move with this propaganda all the time. Oh, Athena is right here. I'm not going to force her on the camera. If you're so much of a devoted father and everything, why don't you just put that damn thing down? You picked up the kids on Sunday. The next day, you're jumping on your live stream. The same person that you were bashing your ex-wife, that, oh, she's always putting them on camera. She's always showing them. She's always using them to create content. She's always doing this. She's always doing that. Why don't you put that camera down, put that phone down and stop that nonsense? All of this nonsense he could have done the previous week that the kids were with his ex-wife. He could have done that when the kids were with Korra, but no. Instead, he was ganging up with Stony and Dawn, going on their live stream every day, dancing in their musical video where they were bashing his ex-wife. And immediately the kids come home, now they have to hear the nonsense he has to say about their mother. What kind of a horrible father is this man? That you right in front of the children, that's where you're talking and bashing. What is going on?
Some bills and whatnot. I don't know. Somebody says, as a millionaire living my life like I'm giving 5 people to the first 5 people who message me grace. That sounds like a scam. I'm going to block that person. That's definitely a Nigerian scammer.
Yeah, he will always look for everything to shade Nigeria. Like that's everything that he has to, like the only thing that Justin likes to do is to just, oh, somebody comes in with a comment, he didn't double check it, he doesn't know where the person is from, but of course the person is from where Korra is from. Oh, yes, like everything to just put down Nigeria or put down Korra. That is what Justin would do. Like when you look for what the devil looks like, just go to Justin's page, and when you see him, you know that it's a definition of evil. Definition of evil. A man filled with hate.
There's no way I have many, many millions of millionaire friends and they don't just get on social media and try to grace people. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to report it as a scam. Boom. Boom. Alright. I just got rid of that person. Definitely a Nigerian scammer. It's a little unfair to say Nigerian scammer, but when around 30% of all scams on the internet in the world occur in Nigeria, it's at least I'd take that bet, especially considering who I am and who my audience is.
Now this is him saying another lie with his full chest. He would just continue to peddle any false narrative that he likes. It's amazing, you know, he says all these things and he just goes to show the kind of person, the kind of human being this one is. A human being filled with hatred. He just hates a whole nation, like the most populated black nation in the world. He has this hatred for because he married Korra and Korra is winning and he is still there stuck, even though he claims to be an American. Nothing is working out for him. So, of course, blame every goddamn thing. If it didn't rain, it's Nigerians' fault. If the sun did not come out, of course, it's Nigeria that held the sun. Everything. Go ahead. If it makes you feel better, goat.
It's a logical thing. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. He has something playing there in the background from the Mildred Choker. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good morning. Exactly. She never even. He's been pushing to try to get full custody, but he can't even handle it. If they give him full custody. He wants money. Okay, so I'm coming. Give me a second. Yeah.
Whatever to block that person. Yes, I know she recorded it. It's what she does. Guys, I'm not here to do anything that do question and answers. I will respond to comments that are, you know, interesting or spark my interest, but I'm not here to do anything but just kind of do a little question and answers and hang out while I do some admin work and multitask here a little bit. Hello, hello. Let me see. Here we go. I've just had a full shoulder replacement. Is there any exercise I could do to help? Marilyn, it's difficult for me to answer that question just from that comment because I don't know how far you are after surgery. I haven't evaluated you. So in general, when it comes to like talking about educational topics like back pain and that kind of stuff, I can't give like specific advice on a specific condition to a specific person, but I can give general advice on generally this is what I do for back pain because that's like educational content. But as far as like what should I do on 6 weeks post-op, that kind of stuff, can't really do that. So it depends. What kind of shirt is that? It's a Hawaiian shirt. Hawaiian shirt. TRGT, can you ask something? Yeah, it's over here. Go ahead and ask. Am I still working as a doctor? Of course. I don't. This is something we should probably cover. Okay. Like it's interesting because people think, oh, because I'm on social media, that I must not be working, and that doesn't make sense to me. So I'm just kind of blunt and transparent. I charge $3.50 an hour for my services. How many people do you think I need to see in a day to pay my bills? I could see one person a day and be completely fine. I'm a high-end service. I see more people than that in general, but I do have days off. Like now, I'm with Athena. It's great. I designed my life for being a single dad, which means I need to make a lot of money in a short amount of time so that I have as much.
All of this is a lie, okay? All of this story he just told me, it's a lie. That he can see one person a day and he charge. Oh, they said, what the heck is it? The same person that said he charges 300. How much did he say he charges? $300, right, per hour? So he said, if he was making the type of money he was making, he would not be online screaming and bashing his ex-wife, because that's how he cashes out. Even people from his own team, his own gang members, people that drag korra every day, when they had issues with him, they came out and they talked about how he was crying every day online that korra is making money and he's not making, So I don't even understand. Sorry, drink some water. Okay, bye. Yeah. Hold on, give me a second. If grandma is not there, come back. Okay, I don't know the one your father was saying. Then go and look, or you will not see her. If you don't go quickly, you will not listen. Sorry, I was talking to my little one. I thought I muted this. All right, so all of what he has been saying is just false because he wants to cash out. That's why he's ganging up with Stoney and Don. They bash, and then people come and watch, people react to it, then he gets the engagement, and at the end of the month he makes money. That's how he's making his money, not from any, I can work few days, and the other days maybe even if I don't work, I will still make money, I will still make this, I will still make that, and I'm hanging out here with Athena. And lies, okay, huge lies. Daphne, welcome. Good morning to you. Welcome. Thank you for joining. He's just making a big deal out of her recording. Watch, she's not gonna wear her Meta glasses anymore. Is Korra the only content creator that owns Meta glasses? A lot of people use their Meta glasses, and anything that is within your eye shot of where you're looking at, it's the glasses, right? So wherever if you move to the left, move to the right, it's going to record what's there. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're trying to record that thing. And why won't she even do that? Before, if you notice, they were doing their drop-off. They were not doing their drop-off close to a police station. But since he started with all these threats, started threatening her lives, talking about threats, are we not talking about the white guy that just unalived his black fiance in Tanzania? Is that not what is trending all over social media right now? And before that one, there was another black woman that was unalived by a white man. So it's almost like this set of white people that got married to black people are just out to unalive all the distance. So your safety, yes, put on your Meta glasses, document everything. Because now they're trying to find out, how did the lady die in this thing? The man is saying he does not know. This one. No, if that lady had her Meta glasses on, maybe we would have seen when that man was strangling her or hanging her in that this thing in Tanzania. So Justin just tries to make a big deal out of this. Justin, that people are on his live stream telling him that he should go and hire a hitman. What do hitmen do? Is it not to unalive somebody? It's not to take somebody out from this world. That's what he... Okay.
Free time as possible to spend with my children. So am I still working as a doctor? Yes. I am.
Brenda Peace, greetings. Welcome. Thank you for joining.
Why? Because they're dirty. You didn't like that? Where's your still at?
Mister, I make $300 per 1 hour. So he makes $300 per 1 hour, but he does not have sink in his house that the children can wash their hands. Athena just exposed the father. So the father does not have a sink But yet he's bashing the mother that has a whole house. Like she went to America, she bought a house that she and her daughters are living in. No wonder he's really pissed off that he's born and raised in America and he does not have a house to his name. The same thing they did to DJ Neptune too. DJ, they were telling him that he's flying private jet and he's flying private jet. If you have the money, go and fly the private jet too. Now let's see if it's easy. Athena is telling the father that there's no sink to wash her hand. Oh, and he's scratching his chest. He's very uncomfortable right now. Very, very uncomfortable. Yeah, listen. Give me a second.
Okay. Okay. So, make a deal. You go look for your stool and you don't find it, I'll help you. But first, you gotta try it. So go look in Daddy's bathroom, and you're gonna find your stool. So go look in the bathroom. If you can't find it, I'll come help you. I'm too tired. You're too tired? Then we can't go. Right? You're too tired. Yeah, well, you see the dilemma here? The dilemma is I'm asking you to at least try something, and you're saying you're too tired, but then that means we can't go to the nap. I want to go to the store where it's not nighttime. You want to go where? This I want you to change my video. You want me to change your video? Fine. Okay, pick one.
He's too filled with a lot of hatred and just this vendetta for someone that is not even fighting him. Of course, how is he going to sleep? He's not going to sleep because 24 hours he's monitoring what his ex-wife is doing. Oh, she's posting. Is she traveling now? Is she doing this? Is she doing that? How much money she made? This. By the time you spend all that time calculating what somebody else's life and what's going on, what's the time you're going to have for your own self and for your own life? I'll leave you all to listen while I multitask.
Which one do you want to watch? This one? Bluey?
Okay, this one? Let me see what he's good. Because in between, he's this just one? Talking to his daughter. Then one? In between, he's throwing his shades this and one? Everything.
This one? That one?
Let's see.
Come on, you know, pick one. No? Go this way. That's to the right.
Trying to pretend.
That's to the left. Okay. This consumes a large portion of my day when I'm trying to work. This one? Okay. Well, we'll see if it. Daddy's gonna watch it with you, and if there's something I don't like, we're gonna turn it off, okay?
Cookie.
Happy Monday, everyone.
Now it's just to put a program on TV for his daughter to watch. That's the thing that takes all his own time when he's trying to walk. You see this set of people that will always blame everybody else for how horrible their life is going. They will not, even this little daughter that is just 4 years old, she's responsible for you not working out of 24 hours just to pick one program. Everybody know their children's favorite programs, right? You know what they like watching. If it's Peppa the Pig, if it's Bluey, if it's, whatever it is, you know it. So you just pick one of them. If you're busy, pick one of them, put it for the child. No, he wants this one, this one, this one. And they say, oh my goodness, you see, I'm working so hard as a father. Oh, look.
Yeah, so sorry, I think I was answering a question. So do I work? Yeah.
Do you work? You don't?
Yeah. I have patients that pay me $500 an hour. So it really
doesn't. Now it has gone up to 500.
I'm not working as much as I used to.
If your patients are come on, man, now who doesn't know how to do a little bit 1 + 1 here? If you have patients that pay you 500 an hour, you know how much that person is making in a week? Not even a month, in a week. Okay, so at first he said he ranges from 300, right, an hour. So let's say majority of his patients pay him $300 an hour. Then he also has these special ones that maybe are millionaires. You know, he always tell you he has millionaire friends. So if your millionaire friends are paying you 500 an hour, you will not even be living in this kind of space that your daughter is telling you that there's no sink for her to wash her hand. A 4-year-old would not lie. She's saying it as it is. You wanted to just play it up. Go wash your hand in the sink. She said there is no sink. So what are you living in? In a box? You cannot be paid 500 an hour. And you can work several hours because you have that flexibility to do it. What about the weeks when the kids are even with their mother? You can even add extra hour to work and make that 300, 500. So you would have been able to get a place like where Korra is staying for you and your girls. You would be able to get at least a 2 well-furnished 2-bedroom flat or something. So one of the room for your daughters, one for you, kitchen, bathroom, everything just set. But nope. The kids don't even have sink, but yet I work. When you have to scream, I work, it means you don't.
No. That's why I downsized my life.
Yeah, way he downsized because he's making
I'm working all the time just to pay a lot in expenses. It's like, screw it, my kids are young. I'm just gonna work.
Exactly, Daphne.
Whoever calls on
Horrible behavior.
Always someone calling. And I'm gonna invest in my children until they both turn about.
Very horrible behavior. Like he had all the previous week that the kids were with Korra. Instead, he went and started ganging up with Stony and Donnie. He could have done his live streams there while he was with those 2 idiots. But no, he waited for the kids to always come home and hear all the nonsense that he has to talk to his online friends about their mother. Like they have to hear it.
Until Athena turns like 5, 6 years old, and then I'll start working a bunch again. It's called being a single parent, man.
Lies.
But when my kids aren't with me, I work as much as possible. So it's just like common sense, It's math. Fix my teeth someday. Why not? I don't care. It's not a priority. I can fix my teeth and try to impress you guys online, or I can take my kids on vacation. What's a bigger priority? Because I don't care. What?
You're coming in, you're welcome.
What do you say then?
He makes it look like there is something. Oh, I don't work much because I have to take my kids. I don't do this because I have to do that. Lies. You're just so lazy. You don't want to work because you got so used to the fact that your ex-wife was always online dancing, doing wars, making all those thousands of dollars, and you were busy spending the money. You didn't have to work hard. You were traveling with her money, enjoying life and all of that. You got so used to Korra spoiling you with a lot of money that you thought it will always be that way. Now that divorce has happened, life is difficult because all of what that person is doing for you, you will no longer get them, and then your eye will now open. So that's where he is right now, that he doesn't even know what he's going to do with his fake $500 an hour and fake $300 an hour. He still cannot live the life. I take my children for vacation. I take my children from here. What vacation have you taken the children to? Lie person.
After I've done something, you say before. Silly? Okay, what do you say?
You can imagine. This is the same person that is bashing his ex-wife. He just called his own child silly because she could not remember the word please. And she said thank you instead. And he was like, oh, after you've done something, you said, like, what a this man now goat, seriously. What a moo father. You come online bashing and bashing your ex-wife, bashing, but look at the kind of words you use to call your child for in front of how many people watching you. If you could call her silly here, I wonder the name you call her when the camera is not on. But you present yourself as the best parent. Goat.
You know this, you silly goat. This one? This one?
And imagine.
This one? This one's creepy. It's a drone, K-pop demon hunters. It's a drone show. You want to watch it? It's a light show. No? Hello from Montreal, and Montreal's a cool city. Does Athena go to daycare? Yes, on the days that I work.
You're just coming in, you are welcome. We're listening to the new week live stream that Justin did on Monday, I think.
Back that way.
He did this, I think he did it on Monday, picked up the kids on Sunday, and on Monday he was back to his propaganda and talking about his back. He never took a break. Throughout the week that the kids were with with Korra, he was with Stony and Dawn and all of that. Probably after this live stream, maybe if I can find the other one, if they still have it up, and then we will go listen to that. He did a live stream with Stony and Dawn over at their place, you know, because you will see those, they are colorful light, like they are in a in a whole house.
Hurry up and pick one. Where the heck do you watch that before? I don't see anything like that. No, I saw it. You saw it? Well, we're not. Athena, are you throwing a tantrum? How about this one? How about this one? Athena, we're not going to keep doing this. Okay, I'll wait for you to be done. Hey. Athena, why are you so grumpy? Jeez.
The best father in the world. He said the daughter is grumpy. How is she grumpy? She's definitely asking him for something. How do you end up bashing your wife? How she touched your ex-wife? God forbid, wife. Okay. How do you end up bashing your ex-wife? How she's such a horrible parent, she's such a horrible mother. Oh, she did this. Oh, she disturbed the kids. Look what she's doing. And now the kids are with you. It's not even 2 days. Like you just pick them up on Sunday, and Athena is already crying. And I think June is not home because maybe June is at school when he was doing this live stream. And she's already crying and complaining. And then you say, oh, why are you so grumpy? No, she's not grumpy. She's a child. She's asking for something. And a reasonable father will calm down, listen, and try to understand what the child wants. And you do it. Okay? And you do it. That's it.
This one? This one? This one? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. People sure like to worry about it's none of their business. No, it's none of their business, but it's actually sharing. I actually hope that somebody like sees the business model, and maybe a single parent out there will reconceptualize. Maybe I should charge more for my services. So even though I see less people, I don't have to work as much. So it's not that it's anybody's business, but it is an interesting educational tool for maybe even if it just helped one person, just one, then it's worth talking about. Why am I showing my kids? My kid came into the frame. Like, besides, it's June that doesn't want to be on social media. And there's a difference, y'all, between having your kids around you when you're doing social media, or even posting 20-30 second clips of fun activities you're doing. There's a huge difference between doing that and filming their entire day and forcing them to perform their entire day.
Just start
on
at the
social
life.
media. When I have my kids on social media, mostly it's just filming fun activities that we're already doing, and a lot of the times I don't even know I'm filming. It's just like an old school photo album. Remember when we did this? You show them later, and I actually
Really, a lot of the times he doesn't even know that he's filming. Hey, Justin can lie, oh. So your own is photo album. Your own is for memory. But the one that the mother is filming is not for memory. Have you ever seen the mother forcing them and pulling them to force them to sit there on her live stream? Or most times she will be doing her thing and they will jump in, or they will be in the background jumping and dancing and playing. You are the one that actually sets the camera. You started miking your child from when she was few months old. You started connecting mic. How many fathers have you seen putting their children on social media and putting microphone? Let the whole world see their children. How many? Many fathers don't ever show their children online. They don't. Or one or two photographs here and there, or small videos they post about their children. They don't sit down miking their children and doing videos. Except those people are doing like family vlogs and things like that. That you understand. But Justin, if you will come out and criticize that, oh, Korra is showing the children, why are you showing them at all? Your own cannot be that you're taking memories. Oh, when they grow up, they will see that you people went here, you people did that. Oh, okay, they're supposed to see what you did with them, but they're not supposed to see what their mother did with them, because you don't want their mother to document anything. Very Igbo man style. Typical.
do this with them all the time. I show them fun things that we did when they were like 2 years old. It's actually quite cool. Yeah, people are rude. You know, it's like they're fighting an internal battle with themselves. You know, a lot of times, you know, I activate a lot of people's father wounds because their father sucked or was absent. So the fact that I'm present and actively fighting for the best welfare of my kids is very, you know, it activates all their father wounds, and that's okay. Okay, so give me advice for the tension nerve in the middle of my lower back suffering with this past week. Be the same. I mean, generally back pain, if you have lower back pain, the easiest thing to do is lay on your side and put a pillow between your ribs and your pelvis. And
If he was a good chiropractor, he will focus on educational content instead of coming online and lying against Korra, trying to paint her to be bad, even though he's doing exactly the same thing. Showing the kids, calling the child silly, calling her grumpy, but yet Korra is the problem. Good morning, Queen. Welcome, Nelly. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Please like the live stream if you're just coming in. You are most definitely welcome.
Side is towards the sky. Left side of back pain, you lay on the right side, and then you just hang out there for a couple minutes. Generally, once you get in that position, if it's going to help, you are going to experience immediate reduction in back pain.
Nobody should be listening to this person. This person only knows how to gossip, bash, and plan and plot on how to destroy his ex-wife. That's the only specialty. That's the only thing he specializes on.
Yeah, Jin's in the first grade, and Athena starts TK in August. Athena, I didn't tell you that. You know that you're almost starting big kid school? Yeah, you know that? Yeah, you're going to be a big kid soon. Well, you're already kind of a big kid. Yeah, you're going to be going to school with Junie. Is that cool? You want to go to school with Junie? You don't like that? Yeah, well, you'll be done with daycare.
Yeah, because he's talking to people online now, he remembers to have this conversation. When you're preparing to start the kids with school, don't you? It's not something you always talk to them about and prepare. Look how he's talking to the child, and this is supposed to be the example, Mister Example.
Sorry, you only want to go to daycare.
If you're not,
Was I joking? No, I'm not joking. Why don't you like going to junior school?
My teacher don't let me go to my assignment because I don't have one.
Sister doesn't have you do your assignments because you don't have one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's silly. Daddy's on my video, okay? You don't have to be in it if you don't want to. Your assignment, okay. What are you going to say with Daddy now? Daddy's getting caught up on emails and then just little things here and there.
Daddy, but there's a lot of videos to do.
A lot of videos to do?
I wanted to watch, really watch the video.
No, you're not watching that.
I like that movie.
You like watching people poop? No, that's inappropriate.
I only want to do it.
How about we turn on some Dora the Explorer? Do you want to watch K-pop Demon Hunters? Hmm?
Yeah.
You want me to put on a K-pop Demon Hunters?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Wait, hold on. Remember something?
What do I remember? Tell me.
Remember a little baby was putting sand inside someone's diaper?
Somebody's putting sand in a diaper? That doesn't sound very nice. You want to watch Golden? You want to watch SpongeBob and Mermaid? About this one. That one looks interesting.
I like that one.
Okay, there you go.
Think you pause it though?
Huh?
Pause it.
Justin, good.
welcome. If you are just coming in, we are listening to the live stream that Justin did on Monday, and where he continues with the propaganda. And I said the new week, throughout the previous week, he's been with Stony and Don, his gang members, and they've been doing live stream, a lot of nonsense, posting, bashing, mocking of Korra. A lot has been going on. Okay. Petal Bay said anyone that's trying to take anyone else's shine will never prosper. That's the truth. They just can't concentrate on themselves. Daphne said, Laura, when Cora said she's a single parent, he said she's not a single parent because he's in their life. But now he said he's a single parent. That's the thing. That's why it's good to always document what this man is saying, because he says one thing today, forget what he said today. Tomorrow he says something different and he contradicts himself. He exposes himself by himself. That's the beauty. That's the beauty about documenting. As Justin is dropping, you're documenting it, so you're able to pull up something he said like a month ago from what he will say the next month. And when you post those two side by side, people will not be asking, wait a minute, so he said this before and now he's saying this. Like, what the heck is going on? Yo, he's just full of it. He's just full of it. So I thought she was already in daycare. Justin doesn't know what he's saying. One minute he says she's in daycare. The next minute, what's your tablet? Give me a second, please. Okay, so 1 minute he says she's in daycare, the next minute he says something else. So with Justin, you never know. You never know.
Okay, so what's better for lower back pain? A cold patch or a hot patch? Well, I haven't caught up on the research on this particular subject for 2 years. However, but advertising.
So now you see how you know that this man does not pay attention to what somebody just asked him a simple question about what he should know, because this is what you trained as, this is the work you do, so you should be able to just answer out of your head when they ask you certain questions. He's talking about, I've not caught up with that in the past 2 years, because you've dedicated the full 2 years to bashing your ex-wife. Now you don't focus on the chiropractor work you're supposed to be doing. Now you don't know which bone to massage, which bone not to massage. Now if they bring anybody for you, now you break all their bones, pretending that you're a chiropractor. A chiropractor that does not know a simple thing, because you focus all your energy. The time that you go and be doing research and trying to update yourself on what's new is happening in the world, is the same with medicine. People are trying to update themselves. Oh, what's going on? He just lives in his own planet where he has dedicated his whole life to bash his ex-wife. Hence, he doesn't know what he is saying.
There you go. Okay, thank you. So it's better for fact and hotter. Well, in general, cold is more of a brain modulator, meaning that it tricks the brain not into having pain. But as far as how deep it penetrates, it doesn't penetrate very deep. It's just at the surface level at the skin. And that makes sense, because think about it. If you could put cold on your back to address inflammation, we would have never survived as a human species out in the cold, because it would just penetrate deep into our bodies and we wouldn't be able to function. So, in general, I mean, both can be effective.
Rambling.
If you find that cold relieves your pain, that's probably because of what it's doing to your brain. But if your goal is to address the actual low back, that would be more heat. That would be my recommendation.
Ramble.
Sounds like she needs a nap. No, it's just transition. Sunday and Mondays are usually it's a transition from one house to the next. Every parent, every co-parenting situation, is like that. You know, kids have to transition. It's two different environments, two different rules, and between the two homes, it's about as drastically different as anything could.
If the parents put the child or the children first, there should not be any much difficulties as they are coming from the father's house to the mother's house, or from the mother's house to the father's house. Always do what is best for the children. Always put the kids first. Okay, and if he had done that, then the child would not even be having difficulties. Simple thing she was just asking for is for him to understand. If it's something that he can give to her now, if he doesn't have it in the home yet, then he could just tell, okay, give me a minute, let me finish this we're doing, and then we'll go out to get it. Or you know how to talk to your children, know how to talk to children generally. Okay, even if they are not yours, you just know how to deal with children. That's why they are children. But you just have this mindset that you're the only one that is doing it correctly, and you fake and please these total strangers online that don't know you from Adams. Okay, they're just there commenting on your live stream or on your videos as you're dropping them. Does not mean that you have any bond or anything with this set of people. But of course, JD will do everything to please these people online, to present himself as a good parent and all of that. But the truth is always there, glaring. So it's nothing about, oh, Monday and Tuesday is always a difficult day because it's transitioning. They're coming from one parent's home to the other parent's home. They need to adjust. They need to do this. A home should be a home, and a home should be made to be comfortable for little ones that you're raising. Okay, you put your selfish needs and wants aside and focus on the children. But most times, a lot of people cannot put their selfish needs aside to do what is best for the children. They end up damaging and destroying the homes because of their own selfish interest, instead of putting the children first. There is always time for everything. If you bring children into this world, at least give them the best until they are grown and they leave the home. Then you can start with your madness and everything. But no, every day he's screaming, oh, korra this, oh, korra that, oh, this happened, that happened. The other one did not happen. The kids can hear you. Do you know what all those nonsense is doing to their mind? You want to pretend that you're this person, that you're the best parent.
Possibly be, really. So, you know, it's pretty good transition between the two.
Okay, so he's reading comments and
oh, this is a good one. He's prepared for calling this kid names. What? Because I called her a silly goat? She calls me a silly goat. That's not abuse. Context, tone, and the reason.
Goodness me. A father calls his child a silly goat. And now he's here explaining that, oh, the child calls me a silly goat too. So it's not an issue. No, that it is a big issue. Your child cannot be a silly goat. Even if it's not your child. A child cannot be a silly goat. That's not the type of word that a father or a parent should actually use. You don't encourage your children to use bad word. If you heard your child saying silly goat, you should tell your child that's a bad word. You can say that. You correct the child, but the child calls you silly goat, and you too, you call the child silly goat. And now somebody's pointing it out to you, and you're talking about context and tune. Arababukwag into your head, dear mumu papa.
It matters. If we're joking around and it's a playful context, we can call each other any sort of farm.
No, there's nothing all right in calling each other rubbish insults. She's 4 years old. This guy is daft.
Just a general lack of common sense that I see in the comment section. In general. So yes, bloggers.
Somebody telling him the truth, he tags that as lack of common sense. Meanwhile, he is the one that lacks common sense from the nonsense he just explained now. And the person that pointed it out to him, telling him that you shouldn't have called your daughter a silly goat. Imagine the daughter going to school and calling the teacher a silly goat. The teacher tells the child to do something and he says, you're a silly goat, teacher. And then the teacher turns like, where did you get that from? Oh, my dad said it's okay to call people silly goat. Like, what part of his brain is this man thinking from? People, they raise nonsense as children.
Don't say I called my child a goat. Fine. If you want to call it abuse, then go for it. You want to hear Athena laugh? Athena, what's your favorite animal? A dragon? Really? What does a dragon sound like? So would it hurt your feelings if I called you a dragon? You want to be called a dragon? Dragon Athena? No. What animal are you most like?
He backfired. He wanted to make it playful, to say, oh, you want to see Athena laugh? Athena is not laughing. Athena is not laughing, no. He said, what's your favorite animal? She said, dragon. He said, oh, dragon Athena. She said, no. She doesn't want to be called an animal. She wants... When God won't punish person, that's so it be. When God is ready to expose you, this is how it happens. You do something nonsense, somebody is trying to correct you, you pretend that, oh, the child is okay with it. Children, people don't understand. Children, their innocence will always show in everything. They are always like genuine. They're always themselves. They're not like adults that some people are faking to please people or what. No, children they just say it as it is. She said, no, I don't want to be called a dragon. What's your favorite animal? He's doing so much. It is forced. This is looking forced. Forced. You they force the picking. This is forced. Mr. Good Papa.
Dana, what animal would you want to be if you could be any animal?
She doesn't want to be an animal. She's a human being. Momo from Oregon. He's trying so hard.
It's very distracting. All right.
It didn't work. You see? You see? When you try to paint somebody else to be this bad, horrible person, you end up shooting yourself on the foot because you will expose yourself that you are actually the bad one.
Cognitive dissonance. Yes,
you learned that new grammar. Cognitive dissonance.
So
Cognitive dissonance.
You believe something,
Okay.
and then you hear evidence contrary to your belief system. Evidence meaning some sort of proof or some sort of alternative idea. And rather than accepting and integrating that into your belief system, meaning you don't have to believe in it, but you at least need to conceptually work through the process of being like, is this true and accurate to me? Is this true and accurate based on the facts? Cognitive dissonance is when you hear something that challenges your core belief system or something you believe, you immediately reject it without any thought, and then often throw out, in the case of social media, often throw out an insult, like, you're not a man. You speak like a woman. That's cognitive dissonance. If I'm saying something that's objectively true with proof, and they don't want to hear it, you are not a man. Eyes are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I am blessed with pretty eyeballs, as June was so fondly telling me when they were kids. All right. Comment rolled off her. Yeah, I call her a silly goat. And you know what her response was? Just to laugh like her. I look physically abnormal. Interesting. I think I'm handsome, so thank you. His opinions are not relevant to me. You know what's interesting? Somebody said co-parenting is hard. You know, that's interesting because co-parenting is easy. It should be. Co-parenting should be easier. In fact, I would say co-parenting is easier than being married in a lot of ways. Because you have your kids for a week, and you actually, because you only have them for a week, you end up doing more activities, and you end up doing more because on your week off, you have more recovery. The people that have kids full time, and I'm sure there's many single mothers in this chat, you don't get a break.
Co-parenting is easy when you're co-parenting with a real human being that has brain. Co-parenting is hell when you're co-parenting with somebody like Justin that is always out there to destroy the mother of the children, always ganging up with strangers to destroy the life of Korra. Korra releasing a music on the 10th of April, you came out, you were dancing in a musical video of a young lady that was doing a diss track insulting your ex-wife. Your children will grow up and see their father dancing in a video where their mother is being insulted. You shared it, you promoted it, you thunder fire you, the Chris.
And so therefore you kind of get wore down a little bit more. So, I mean, co-parenting should be easy. It really should be. If the general objective is the children, it should be really easy. Like, for example, in my situation,
he said if the general objective is the children, and he's the very person that has put the children on the back shelf and is going straight ahead to destroy his ex-wife. Every day, Justin is releasing a new video. He's not the first person to be divorced. There are lots of men and women that are divorced that you not even know that they are divorced. They don't come online every day to start insulting one person, insulting the other person online. They don't do it. They focus on the children they brought into this world, and their goal is to give those children the best they can in their possible best. But no, Justin, every day he's insulting this woman, every day. And you go to her page, she doesn't even talk about him. She's dancing, she's writing a new book, she's promoting her music, she's looking for everything to make money so she can give the children the best life. She has a beautiful house where the children can run around. He has a place that looks like a prison room. That's the space he has the children in. She bought a space that is enough where the children have their room, they have their toys, they play around, they enjoy, they live life. She cooks fresh food, she goes to market. He sits on his computer all day, spying on what she's doing, and then comes to start insulting. People gift her. They are gifting her daughters. He's angry. Very, very wicked, manipulative man. Very wicked. He doesn't care that what he's doing is actually taking from his children. Because if Korra does not make money, tell me now, if something happens to Justin, where are those children going to live? They have a very hateful grandparents. Everything about from the father's side is horrible. Horrible grandmother that is online screaming like an idiot. Other grandmothers are busy taking their grandchildren out, buying them gifts, loving on them. The idiotic one is online, insulting the mother and causing chaos. The only one time he took the children to see his side of the family, they locked the children outside in the cold. They were inside because they don't like the mother of the children. Evil man. From an evil family.
I have an individual complaining about me relentlessly and create a cult against me, when in reality, her life would absolutely suck if she had these.
Exactly, Daphne. When you deal with people like Justin, co-parenting is difficult.
You know, because she wouldn't be able to travel, she'd be a full-time parent, like she would crumble and fall apart. Like she couldn't handle it. Nor would she want it. So it's completely ridiculous to complain about a man that's taking the kids halftime.
Oh, so a father having his kids halftime is him doing a lot of work. Really, but the mother that does everything else for the kids, she's not doing anything. It's just you, the father, taking the child or children for half a time. And moreover, why should she go for this thing, full custody? People that want to go for full custody go for full custody. She doesn't want to go for full custody because you won't even be able to pay for child support. You don't even have the money. You cannot pay for child support. So you have the children half of the time too. Take care of the children half of the time. Because you're very pissed off that she's traveling. You're pissed off that time that she have the children, she takes care of them. Immediately she hands them over to you. She catches the next flight. She's traveling to go and do her business, do her work. It is paining you, Justin. She will not take full custody. She said she doesn't want it. Both of you will share 50-50 custody. Half of the time the children will be with you, Mr. Father. The other time they will be with the mother. That's how it will be. She's gonna crumble. No, she can do it by herself. She can. She has the money. Even you said it, that she has a lot of money, so she can actually, if she has full custody, she decides to go for full custody, she will win because you're a devil, and she has a lot of evidence to nail you. She will get the full custody if she wants, but she doesn't want to. She's not wicked like you, so she's not going for full custody. If she wants, she can get a help, and when she needs to travel, there will be somebody in the house watching the kids, making sure they go to and everything, and that person will be paid their salary at the end of the month. Korra is capable of having a help that she can pay the salary. But no, you will have the children half of the time. It will be the 50-50 custody. Oga, take care of your children. It's not to deposit sperm and pretend that you're a father.
Where you, or vice versa, taking a woman taking the kids halftime and complain, you know, like, and try to tear that person down. It doesn't make any sense. Like, you know,
he keeps talking about trying to tear that person down, trying to tear somebody down. Nobody, he's the one trying to tear her down. She doesn't talk about him. So how is she tearing you down if somebody is not even talking to you? The person is not paying you attention. How is the person tearing you down?
You know what's interesting is
Yeah, when he wants to lie, he does.
In this particular standpoint, it's like,
lie.
you know how many women would love to have me as a baby daddy?
Hey, wait.
Like, honestly, like I'm awesome.
That's one way you know them. That's one way you know these narcissistic men. Did you just hear what he said? Did you know how many women would love to have him as a baby daddy? God forbid, people pray against people like you. These people like you are the weapon that fashioned against people. So nobody wants you as a baby daddy. It's not working. If it's working, you would have had several kids all around. Nobody. But of course, this is their mindset that every woman in the world wants them. They are so cool. They are so this. They are so that. You ain't shit. Mumu.
I do so much with my kids. And I have a degree in education. So I was literally trained on how kids work. So complaining about me is about the dumbest thing that exists when there's so many single moms out there that the dad is a deadbeat or just not around or broke and can't pay for anything. So, you know, it's completely absurd and ridiculous that there's so many women supporting a woman that if I wasn't around, her life would absolutely suck, be miserable, and the kids would probably end up in the system, to be honest.
You're just coming in, you're welcome. Please like the live stream. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
How am I? I'm good. Why am I speaking? Because, I'm speaking the truth. Y'all come in here and hating on a man.
You have been speaking for 4 years, so don't sound like you've not been talking. Oh, God, you've only talked since. Shut up.
Hating on a man. And in reality is I'm a damn good father. I'm fucking fantastic. To be honest with you, I'm a damn good dad. Do I need to work harder? Absolutely. Do I need to, do I have things I got to work on? Every parent does. There's nobody that's a perfect parent. And if you make a mistake in parenting, you just learn from it and grow, right? But at the end of the day, as long as you're providing unconditional love for your kids and prioritizing them and making sure that their brains develop healthy and adequate and they grow up with a strong self-esteem, morals, ethics, that's kind of the baseline. So
that's true. When you listen to them, you just know that they are borrowing each other's way of speaking, mannerisms, like gang of headless chickens mingling together. How far can they go? What reasonable thing can they do? Oh boy, my oh my. Yeah, that said he's trying to speak like his new female friend over there. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, but the people coming out here and criticizing me because anything I do, it's like, damn, what was your relationship like with your father? Must have really sucked, to be honest with you. Because if you had a good relationship with your father, you'd be seeing my relationship with my kids and being like, damn, he really cares. He really is trying. He's doing his best despite all the odds.
Look who is questioning somebody else's relationship with their fathers. This one that allegedly the mom went to jailhouse to go and have intercourse with the man and got pregnant for him. He's the one asking other people what kind of relationship they go sleep.
Having hate bloggers constantly attacking him for every little thing. And despite me having to get on the internet and defend myself from lies.
He said bloggers are attacking him for every single thing. You are the one attacking Korra for every single thing. Okay, you said it's every little thing. You attack Korra for every little thing, and bloggers call you out. They are not attacking you. People are calling you out and saying that you are a liar. So in case anybody comes across your video, they will know that you are a born liar. Okay?
When I'm making that person's life better by giving them freedom to travel, explore, do whatever, sell whatever she's selling, whatever holes she's selling. So, I mean, you know, it's literally complaining about blessings, honestly. I sound bitter and pathetic. No, I'm not bitter. I'm not pathetic. I'm just a man that is like, I took the route of silence. And obviously God put me in this position because I'm strong enough to deal with it. And in general, there is a general sense in society that men are being actively devalued. And, you know, their importance in the child raising effect is drastically underappreciated, and it's showing as a result 2 generations later, where a lot of these kids from single mother homes are ending up as runaways. A lot of these kids from single homes.
This man can lie. He just talks about nonsense without even verifying statistics and nothing. He just says whatever his brain tells him to say, all to make it look like he's this very nice, polite, well put together, awesome person. Yeah, boy. Man, Nelly said, I had a great relationship with my father. That's how I can say he's a my dad never in his life spoke about my mom. Don't mind, like, Justin is not in any position to ask anybody that question because he is actually the one that is from a questionable family. He is actually the one that is from a family allegedly that their records are not good. Imagine him and who remembers the live stream he did with his mother when he was trying to come and rectify nonsense, and both of them made the situation worse because his mother, he was asking, and this one did what? This one was convicted for this crime. The other one did what? He went to prison. No, not prison, jail, not jail, prison. This, like, oh my goodness, like they all had records. They've all been to prison or jail or one. In fact, the argument was one was worse than the other, you know. Oh, it was not jail, it was prison. It was not prison, it was jail. Yo, the crime is a crime. If you like, go to the big one, go to the small one. If you've been convicted of something, it is bad. How about staying away from crime? How about having a clean slate? Now you have to compare if you went to jail, if you went to prison, if you went to the sheriff's office and slept overnight. How about not being arrested at all for any crime? How about that? You know, how about that?
Single mother homes are ending up in prison.
Yeah, like your papa now, allegedly.
Like, another component of dad-only homes, which they do just as well as married homes. But I'm saying the statistics are out, and they are damning for women raising kids by themselves.
Tell me about
it. Not to say they can't do it, and obviously every situation is different, and obviously there's some great mothers in there, but from the statistical standpoint, it is very, very damning that kids do not do well without a father present. But unfortunately, they do just as well as a 2-parent household with only a dad. So that's the statistics, and you know, we're watching society crumble as a result of demonizing dads. Yes, Athena?
Yes.
What's up?
I love you.
I love you too. Oh. Daddy's having a little conversation. Oh, you gonna fall down? Never. Well, you just came over here because it was a commercial, huh? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, commercial's over. Oh, you hang out with me now?
That's what reasonable parents do. You don't just go ahead all the time. Like Justin makes it every day, whether the kids are there or they are not. And even if they're not there, they will still grow up. And when they go online, they type in their mother and their father's name, and this is what they see. Your father always insulting, bashing, ganging up, joining anybody that hates your mother to insult and call her names and things like that. He doesn't like he acts like they will never grow up. He acts like they will never be on social media someday. Tomorrow, if they decide that they want to do contest for something, people go and dig up all this nonsense and use it against them.
I don't want the kids online. She's like the hypocrite. Okay, my child came up to me. Did I call her? Did I force her? No. It's a little bit difficult to do social media if you have kids in the background without them being included. There's a difference. See, I lead by example. If I'm talking to you guys just about whatever the hell I want to talk to, my beautiful, lovely child wants some attention, I'm not going to ignore her for you, strangers. Don't have those talking about that in front of them. I'm talking in general, which has nothing to do, which a 4-year-old would not understand. 4 years is not going to understand the socio-demographics and the social impacts of the large-scale stuff. Do I want to put my kids on social media? Athena, can you sit on the couch? Thank you. Love you. Okay, so let's answer this question. Do I want to put my kids on social media?
If you're just coming in, you are welcome. We're listening to this week rant of Justin Dean. That's exactly what we're listening to. Like we said, everything will be documented as they're dropping it. We're covering them. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. So please like the live stream, share, drop your thoughts in the comment section, okay? As I'll be putting the comments on screen so we all read them together. What are your thoughts? Okay.
Yes and no. Yes, because it's very apparent that there is a complete absence of healthy masculine energy fathers on the internet. And because of the stereotypes,
healthy masculine fathers don't
society at large
don't scream
can benefit
online.
From the loving interaction between fathers and daughters, and there's a lot of people that reach out to me like they have great relationship with their fathers, and they find it very. It reminds them of their great relationship with their fathers, and then on the other side of the spectrum, there's a lot of people that reach out to me that didn't have great fathers and didn't have a father at all. And it's kind of healing a childhood wound of seeing what that interaction just experienced.
What he's explaining is actually what happened to him. He never had a great father, allegedly, and he just had that situation. That's why he keeps being a horrible father also.
And seeing what a healthy father-daughter relationship looks like. So to me, that as a healer, that is a healing aspect. The reason I don't want the kids on social media, and why I won't show June, unless she specifically asks, is because it's become a punishment thing. It's become a performative thing. There's a difference between sharing beautiful family moments on the internet and exploiting a child's emotions. Child is not a certain.
You just, when you listen to him, you just see how biased he is. How is your own documenting and how is her own exploiting when both of you are doing the same thing, putting the children every day online? You have the kids, you show everything you do with the children. She is also having the kids, they run around in the house, not that she's squeezing them on but you want to make it look like your own is totally different from her own. Take several seats, I beg. Which kind of bad character person did this one?
They shouldn't be forced to be on the internet against their will and for excessive amounts of time. That's exploitation. So yeah, so there's a difference, right? And another reason I don't want the kids on social media is because of the damn cult, where they're taking AI images of the kids and using the kids as weapons to try to defame, slander a father that's doing his best and completely loves and adores his children. So, I have to consider the fact that they're going to see some of that, and as they get older, I need to. It's not going away. See, I just thought it would go away eventually, and they get shut down because they're violating community standards. But Facebook doesn't police their this platform at all.
If Facebook needs to police anything, it's your content. You are the one dropping very horrible content that Facebook needs to police.
No, it's a double-edged sword.
He's here blaming Facebook.
What, like the kids on social media that much, right? A picture, that's nothing, right? But to film everything, every meal, every single thing all the time, that is exploited. And it's a little different if
I think she's cooking good for them. Are you cooking?
A little different if there's babies. But that's different. But like, for example, June right now, she's going to be 7. And forcing her to be to get online to do content that you think she wants to do is not very good for her identity, because she has the right, these kids have the right to choose how they are presented to the world. And
for 4 years now, he has pushed with this narrative of Korra is forcing the kids. He has not been able to present any evidence of where Korra is pulling the children, telling them you must sit here throughout this 1 hour while I'm live streaming, and you would listen to what I'm saying, and you will be here smiling and looking at the camera until I finish. Justin and his gang members, they've not been able to, but they still run with this false narrative, this false story that she's forcing the children. Meanwhile, he is the one that started miking his children from when they were a few months old, but yet he wants to blame somebody else. Mr. Evil.
What manner? And so if they're making inappropriate content on the internet that they don't appreciate later,
this man is delusional.
Then that's one thing. So
Dulu.
There's some guardrails, and unfortunately, when it comes to any situation, it's like it's always the bad eggs, the ones that take it too far, that ruin it for everyone else. So it's I'm a chiropractor. The bad chiropractors that say crazy things that don't follow science, they gotta make the rest of us look bad. So I get it, because it's been
you are one of the bad ones that make the rest look bad. Use yourself as the example.
The poison that I'm spewing is affecting their psychology. What poison? Standing up for them against lies, standing up for myself.
TV's Joycey. I said it's his problem is he isn't just natural with his children, loving. He sees it as a form of acting, no reality. He just isn't natural. He's always performing, not just his inner instinct. He thinks people can see, and he thinks it's not obvious. It is really obvious. Ryan Scully, you're welcome. Greetings to you too. And say greetings, everyone. Greetings to you too. Welcome. Thank you for joining.
Let me ask you this: psychological poison. What happens to a woman when she is afraid to stand up for herself? She doesn't have a strong self-image. She doesn't respect herself, and she allows lies and psychological manipulation to take over. Those are the women that end up in abusive relationships. So, no, me standing up and saying this behavior is not okay is not going to psychologically damage them in the way you think, because it clearly demonstrates that I'm willing to stand up against an army of psychotic women to protect them from being victims themselves, Because if daddy didn't stand up and say, no, this is not okay, they're going to seek out partners in the future.
Don't worry. They would see that daddy is and was the problem. All this nonsense you're explaining, don't worry. The kids will grow. They will learn how to read and write, and they will understand every goddamn thing. And they will find out that you, Justin, were the problem. You were not standing against any army. Instead, the people you're referring to as army were people that stood to let you know that you will not bully this woman into silence. You will not bully this woman into oblivion, because that was your target. And you said it from the beginning that you will make sure she leaves the internet. And you knew very well that that's where her major source of income was coming from. And you wanted to take that away from her. You've always wished Korra evil. You've always wanted her to leave this social media. The fact that she's not leaving, 4 years down, she's still excelling. It's why you have not stopped. And as you have decided not to stop, that is how people have also decided to stand their 2 feet. We say, stand feet, mujaga. No matter the weight of elephant, you know if you cause earthquake. Level colonize the worry. What if you I'm not shout. As a Niger Delta that I am, and as a Niger Delta that Korra is, and as a Nigerian that we are, as an African that we are, thunder fire you, Justin. We stand feet, mujaga. Nothing they shake. As you say, you know, go shut up. You go collect, you go learn. For the benefit of those that don't understand pidgin, as you have said, Justin, that you will not stop. One thing you do not know is the fact that we don't back down. Okay? We Africans, we are the root of the tree. The rest now leaf and branch and all of that. Okay? The root is what holds the tree. That's where life begins. That's where everything stands from. That's where that's what holds you, that brands you. Anything else, now counterfeit. So you not reach, you not get level. You not fit bring anybody down. The same nonsense, your gang members flew to DJ Neptune's page. How is it going? We're not one that will come out and look for people's trouble, but trust me, if you bring it, we will help you finish them. Anyhow you want run them. Now you go still carry your head, carry them. You don't understand? Continue to play. You go learn the hard way. When you reach, you go red. Not that fire you. Because your likes, they might buy people up and down. You think say people go close mouth, they watch you now. You a curse. They burn you well. Thought that don't fire you before when you stand for it. They mad. Mumu man.
Potentially. That exert that behavior, and they're not going to expect anyone to tell them that it's not okay.
Absolutely, he is very paranoid. Like,
this is not okay, and they see it later, then they know it's not okay, regardless of how much I'm harassed for it. They're going to appreciate it. Honestly, they might.
It's not gonna make any difference. It will not make any. Look, you know, Stoney is a fool, and Stoney's father is also a fool. I normally don't talk about people's parents, but the way Stoney spoke about her father, talking about her father watches her live stream and her father likes it, and her father, what foolish human being is that? What kind of foolish father is that? You watch your own and this thing. You watch your own daughter self-destructing, and you're enjoying the live stream of her nonsense. Everybody pray for their children to be successful, but not this type of success. So Justin, you know, when they talk, I've seen this type of comment where people are like, oh, maybe he wants to, because Don said he has military ties. Stoney's father too was in America. If it's somewhere else, you will understand. In America, you don't. Come on, man. We all know the history of that country. We all know the history of that country. And when you look like Don, Stoney, and Stoney's father, if you like, be the head of FBI, the next minute they will just put one thing, they throw you into the garbage. They will still tell them, go back to your country. Go back to where you come from. So it is foolish for those two to think that they are anything special, because when Justin is done, he will toss them out. But that's for Justin. He started 4 years ago, long before Stoney and Don ever decided to sing or do anything. Long. Go and see Freda. Freda that sat down in Justin's house every day and was insulting Korra. Oh, Korra was taking it from here, taking it. Go and see her page. I think Freda has over 1 million following. Her page is dead. She's an artist. They all released music the same time Korra released on Sunday. How far is it going? Who knows? Who remembers Frida now? Her page is dry on Facebook. Even people with 100 following have more engagement, comments, and views than her. That's where Stoney is headed. So if her father let her father be the head of FBI. At the end of the day, they will tell him go back to where he's coming from, because he's a person of color, the same as Stoney, the same as Don. They just think that they are better. They just think that they are better than this thing. They think that they are better than Korra, but they are not. Everybody, you see America playing out in everybody's eyes. It is playing out right in front of people's eyes. Where are the people that were doing, I will vote Donald Trump? Then we have a set of people that thought they were from wherever, Cuba, or what do you call them? Somewhere, Caribbean, name it, I don't know. Only God knows where those people are from, Mexico, whatever. I will vote Donald Trump. Are they not the first set of people that were deported? They started crying. It's only a fool that goes to dine with the enemy, thinking that because you paint yourself, your true color is not going to show underneath. Your enemy will only smile and say, I will use this one as far as I can get. And when it's time, I will toss you out. And that's what they're going to do to these two idiots. Justin will do to them. Watch out. So if Stoney's father let him be the head of FBI in America. The day they are ready for him, they will fling him to, I don't even know where they will fling him to. But you will hear it. Just wait and see. They are fools that doesn't know their left from their right. If you can bite your own people, you've already showed the other people that you're trying to prove your allegiance to, that you're not to be trusted. Because if you can easily sell out your own, you can sell out anybody. So they will only use you for as far as they can get. And when you're no longer useful, you will be tossed out like a rag. Watch this and you will see it play out. Justin did it with Lolo. He did it with Miriam Awolowo. He did it with Frida. He did it with all of them that were people of color. But the one that was a criminal, that was white like him, till today, Justin never called that woman out. All of the women that was in his group that were whites, he never called them out. Trust the enemy at your own risk. I tell you, trust them at your own risk. They are not to be trusted.
Dislike it for a period of time, but when they get in their 20s, they're gonna really appreciate that Daddy stood up and said, "No, this is not."
Let me put the comments on screen. They will find where they will deport her father to. Don't worry, just wait. It's America. She kept talking. That's the thing, because she kept talking about her father. Normally in our analysis, we just keep it cool. If you're acting like people the fool, we focus on you until the same thing with Justin. Justin's mother started rambling before people started talking about Justin's mother. Justin brought in this family thing and started going for Korra's father, calling Korra's father a pedo and all of that. That's when people started going for Justin's family. Stoney started this whole thing. People were insulting Stoney, calling her name. People were, making mockery of her, whatever that was going on there, that people wanted to. That was what it was. The next thing Stoney started, Korra tried to seduce her father. Korra's father and her father told her that Korra is some kind of person. Her brother didn't like Korra. Korra went to the kitchen and was bending over for her father. And then on the other live stream she was saying, the live stream she did after she went home, when she went to the hospital, that she showed everybody that her father did a surgery, that in leg will not even break well safe. Anyway, that her father did a surgery, treatment for, you could see him all bandaged like Egyptian mummy. Anyway, back to what we were saying. So people were not asking her, how is her father doing? How is he? She was like, oh, he's recovering. He's home. He's a strong man. He's been in the military. He's been here. He's been there. He's been all of the whole 9 years, that I believe is a lie. But anyway. And then the next thing, she talks about how when she did that ninth series where she was bashing korra in the ninth, where she was doing the live streams in the night. According to her, she said it was 7, 8, 9 p.m. Though it was not late night, but she was calling it late night accountability or something. On one of those live streams was when she mentioned that her father told her that he was watching, based on he just did the surgery now, so he would just be laying down a lot, not moving so much anyway. So her father told her he's enjoying her live streams. Did y'all hear the rubbish that came out of Tony's mouth during those live streams? How can a father sit down and enjoy those nonsense? How? How can a father sit down and enjoy those nonsense? That's when I knew that from everything put together, the man does not have sense. Because no reasonable father will allow their daughter to come online and talk like that about another person. How did your father get to the kitchen to see Korra where Korra was bending down? He didn't see your mother bending down in the house to go and look. They invite you to somebody's house. You cannot sit down somewhere. We went to the kitchen to go and look at another woman that is wearing hot bomb shot and bending down, and you claim they want to seduce you. In your mind, you're very handsome. Very, very, very anyhow kind of people. Let me be playing this and I will put in the comments on screen.
And I don't mean that from a derogatory
they're making this statement to use it as a tactic.
No, it doesn't mean
they don't scare anybody.
Everything I'm doing is the most accurate and best way to do it. But giving the context, everything's contextual. Given the context of my very specific situation, I am making the best science-based, integrity-based.
Exactly. It was people from Cuba. They thought they were they were whiter than the whites. I will vote Donald Trump. We vote Donald Trump. Where did you end up? And get sense now. So it be
truth-based.
The same thing will happen to Stony and Don. Watch.
Cards dealt to me. Is there going to be some negative consequences? Absolutely. But the benefit of what I'm doing far outweighs the benefit of doing nothing.
Exactly. Ryan, a lot of people think so too.
I'm doing what I deem necessary.
Nina Edward, longest time. Welcome, Queen. Welcome, Queen. How are you doing? It's been a while. How are you? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. If you are just coming, you are welcome. The conversation is heated, so I'm not even welcoming you people as if people are coming in, but you are most definitely welcome if you're just coming in. Please like the live stream, share, drop your thoughts in the comment section, and let's just keep the conversation going, as we would document every nonsense that this Justin is putting out. So if he ends up deleting tomorrow, his kids will grow up and they will have enough evidence on the internet to put together and know between their mom and their dad who was the troublesome one.
Situation that I'm dealing with. And you truly can't understand complex systems. You can't understand just higher reasoning skills other than make a blanket statement about all things. So, yeah. What are they?
So just don't worry, you don't have to watch any of them. We bring it all together in one place to make it easy and accessible for people that follows this story and they know what's up and they want to be updated and everything. You will see any of the story video you want to see. It's already, we have them. As they are dropping it, we're reacting to it. I think the one we've not reacted to is the one that I've already prepared the thumbnail. I saw her post a photo of the three of them. So I think she did something. If she has not deleted it, I will still bring that today. If I don't bring it now, I'll bring it later. Okay, because this Justin on is now taking long time, but so let me see, because he did an hour. Sometimes he used to do 45 minutes or so, or 20 something minutes, so that's quick too. analyze. But Tony always does very long live stream where she would ramble and ramble and ramble. Right now, she's super excited that she got 13,000 views on her diss track. The diss track she did about Korra. She said, "Oh, I have just 1,000 subscribers, but I have 13,000 views." Excuse me? I had 500 people following me on Facebook, and I had 50 something thousand on one of the calling out video, which is like less than a minute video I did, calling the three of them out. Less than 500 following, I have 50 something thousand. So I don't know what she's celebrating that she has 1,000. That just goes to show you how their brain works. Why don't you think about yourself? Let's see how many you can get. Views can come depending on how you're analyzing and how people are responding. The algorithm can push that particular video. So it's not even about how many subscribers you have. Okay, it's not about how many subscribers you have. You can have millions upon millions of views even though you have less than 2,000 or 3,000 people following you. It's just how good that content is. The algorithm will push it and more people will see it. And some will subscribe, some will not. Some will follow you, some will not. So now she's excited about this. We're waiting for this excitement to, go down. Then she will drop a music about whatever she sings about, like I'm an ocean. What is that ocean? Let her do another ocean song. Let's see how many of these people will go and support her. That's when you will know that these people came together because of the hatred they have for Korra, not because she was a talented or she was good in dissing somebody that is not dissing you. How are you even doing a diss track when the person is not even paying attention to you?
Actually bringing every day when I date around that.
Vicky says that KO is by anyway. She's no longer a narcissist, she's now bipolar.
I don't date. I don't bring kids around. When I did date before, the kids were much younger. Much younger. And
he's just ridiculous.
Pause it. So no, I don't bring women around my kids that much. And in fact, even when I was, with the exception of one, even when I was dating before, I didn't present it in a romantic session.
He is lying again. Oh, oh God. Why can't somebody slap somebody across the head from the phone? At this point now, it would be good to slap him across the head. He said what? That he does not bring romantic partners close to his children. What was Jeba and the rest of them? The one that ran into what was her name? The one that ran into the live stream. You can't even count. You can't keep up. All of the girlfriend he's had since him and Korra divorced, he has always brought them close to the children. Now he's lying. And all of this lie is to convince this new set of people that started following him. But now we can go dig up all those ladies, put the photographs together, and the people like Ingesta will already have the videos. So it's even easy. It's just easy. It's just to drop the comment, the lie he lie on Ingesta's page, and they can put it together. Because most Kingesta and some of these bloggers, they have clips that they have saved from over the years. So they just pull it up, the old clip, they pull it up and bring exactly what you're looking for, and they put it there. Now he's lying. Bold-faced lie. All the women he displayed right in front of us. All the things that Jeba alleged that they did. It was last year here. He was claiming, I will sue you. Did he sue her? Jeba is still posting. Because even yesterday, I saw Jeba's post on Facebook. Like not posting about Justin, but still doing her thing. So Jeba is still very active. And so it means we can still go and dig down if she didn't delete or private those videos. And we will find all the stories that the things Jeba said the both of them were doing. Was it not in that house that the kids were living in? Lie man. Mr. Pink. Mr. Bendo, allegedly.
So, plus, I mean, like, I do, like, I have the right to have some stuff.
People didn't even know she dropped the song. I'm telling you, Ryan. That's what Stoney will be like in few months. Just wait. Now she's telling mugs of clock it. Just wait, you will see.
But it is helpful for.
Is he even ever alone?
from my experiences and grow. So it may seem like I'm defending myself and over-explaining, but I have the most public divorce from a duration and detail orientation to history. There's no public divorce that
can't
has
even.
been like this. This is its first of its kind.
Well, he said he had a public divorce. Somebody please help us. All of us, most of us, not all of us, most of us followed this from the beginning. Who made the divorce public? Justin came out, for the benefit of those that are just following the story. Justin came out, posted on his Instagram stories, I am divorcing Korra. He has not filed though. He has not even gone to speak with a lawyer. He already tweeted it out. And then people, mostly Nigerians, then saw it and like, this must be a joke. Or let me say Africans, people that really followed their story. This must be a joke. And blogs started resharing that, oh, this is a joke. Justin is trying to do us April Fool, but this is not April. Immediately, Justin saw Nigerian blogs saying that Justin is doing April Fool. Justin came back, dropped the second tweet. It is not a joke. I'm divorcing Korra. Immediately, Nancy reached out to Justin. Please let us settle this privately. Nancy released an official statement. Please respect our, family, those type of things when they want people to just back off, that we're going to settle whatever is happening privately. After Nancy released that tweet, Justin came back with another one. We're not settling anything privately. Oh, God. This man thinks that we have short memory, eh? Like our brain did a work. He thinks that we're headless chicken like him and his gang members. Justin said they're not settling. From that moment, he started bashing. The next thing we saw is the video where he's telling Korra, say that thing again. Say it again, where Korra was sitting on the floor breastfeeding her newborn baby. Say that thing again. Say that thing again you just said. Say that thing again. Say that thing again. Korra was like, what? Are you recording? Are you live streaming? Are you filming me? From that day till today, this basket man did not close his mouth. Basket man does that to talk again, This man did not stop. And now he said he has the most public divorce. If you're just coming in 2025, 2026, you will think that Korra was the one that made it public. Justin kept talking. From that day, I'm telling you, from that day one until today, Justin has not shut up. He's been talking. So he made his divorce public. From that moment, he created several groups. One group of white women trying to deport Korra. The other group, including Africans and Caribbeans and everybody over the world from different races, joining ethnicity, tribe, landscape. Ah. Oh my God, look at your stomach, Jesus Christ. Downloaded all the fruits. Sorry, it's my little one here. So now just listen to how he's sounding like somebody else made his divorce public and he didn't want to.
And the last, and I acknowledge that to be the case.
Welcome, I say it. Welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for joining. It's a whole super. What's the good? Exactly.
Relationship or marriage. You can actually see these patterns and escape them before they occur. Because this is like a very common thing.
4 years ago, the divorce is over. 4 years ago.
To many men across America. It's not unique at all. In fact, it's very common. The difference.
Laura Lee, welcome, Queen. Good morning to you too.
It has been very common for the last 4.5 years because it's profitable for a particular person to make it public.
Did you hear that? He said it's profitable for a particular person to make the divorce public. So in other words, the particular person is Korra. Thank God for these bloggers. You see why I'm telling you? Thank God for every documentation. Because you see now, he cannot lie. It's just to go back and dig up how he started it. You see why I told you that Justin is doing this? Because, he was talking that 900 and something thousand following for how many years? Immediately he hit 1 million. He wanted to wash the brain of this new set of numbers that got him to 1 million. And this is the narrative that he's putting out there. He wants people to think that Korra made it public and Korra is profiting. He said it by himself that he did Hollywood 101 on Korra. Who remember when he said that? He said he played Hollywood 101, that he had to come out first and announce it, to all of this evidence is out there. Yet the man is lying. Somebody that can give you this level of bold-faced lie is a dangerous human being. I'm telling you. Very dangerous. You're welcome. If you just come in, please like the live stream. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Subscription here on YouTube is free. Follow, 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 follow. Okay?
Continue to up the ante, all the way up to the point where now she's accusing me of attempted murder. You see? So this
exactly.
Is like,
she was one that fired.
And me narrating and talking about it in an open, honest, and just authentic way, the impact of the people that are following this.
She is, from the way she talks, you will know.
Experiences is invaluable.
If you saw her live stream yesterday and the videos and things she's been posting yesterday, she's talking about the trip, but she's also talking about she can't tell where she's going yet. She can't announce anything for her safety. So it's been for about 2 days now. Korra has been repeating the word safety, 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 safety. Drop off on Sunday. She went with her early mom. She said thank you to her early mom for following her. She made it easier for her to do the drop off. You could see from Korra's metal glasses, it was next to a police station. All of that, you know that she's seeing, she's hearing. And I believe her lawyers are documenting everything. They don't need to speak. Some things you don't need to shout. You just have to collect all your evidence. The day one hair from her hair goes missing, you know who to hold. And they will start singing like birds, because as you see them, they are cowards.
I would be willing to bet there are hundreds of people that got out of toxic relationships because of my situation, because they saw the patterns. I would bet there's thousands. So to me, that's doing a service to humanity.
Tell me about it.
It's not about explaining myself. It's about me being smart enough, aware enough to understand the impact my words, my actions.
He said he makes $500 now.
The general community of people.
The money has increased. 2-3 years ago, he said he was making $300 an hour. On this live stream now, he said he makes about $500 sometimes. So he's trying to say he has special clients. He always brag about he has millionaire friends. So now he wants us to believe that his millionaire friends pay him $500 an hour. Yet his daughter on this live stream was telling him, I can't go that far to wash my hand because there is no sink. Mr. First World Country don't get sink for a house. At that time. Well, I'll be like bicycle.
For paying attention. I take that as a source of responsibility, not as a source of anything other than like, wow, people are really following my life, and people are really like seeing this and learning from my mistakes, learning from my experience.
No, the only thing people are learning is not to marry anybody that shows the signs that you're showing. So that's the good thing you're doing, because people will look at you and like, oh my goodness. Everybody's asking, how did Korra cope with this for the number of years that she was with you? So people now know what to avoid when getting married. You see somebody with this Justin type of behavior, run. Make sure your leg hits the back of your head while you're running, and don't look back until you disappear from where that person is. Because this one is a disaster.
And bettering them lives because they can see the patterns because they've been so public. So that's the way I look at it. It's a responsibility to humanity. I brought it to social media. I did. I was the first one to bring to social media. And there was a very specific reason, and I talked about this before. It was to ensure that I didn't go back. It was the only way I could ensure to myself that I was done and I was gone. It was the only way I could protect myself from myself. Hi. What's up? Hi. No. What are you gonna do?
I want to go to the park.
You wanna go to the park with Junie?
Yeah.
Well, Junie gets out of school in about 3 hours. Really? Three's your favorite number?
Yeah.
Can you count?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good job. Good job.
Because you had enough fingers to count that much.
Yeah, I count 5. Ready? How
I
many
say it, I
sentences
can't
do
stop
you use? How many
laughing.
fingers? 2. Yeah. How about now?
3,
How about now?
7.
7. No, count. Count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4. It's missing 1 finger. I tricked you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 17, and Daddy.
Oh, come here.
Daddy, I will run a new task, okay?
Okay, ready, go.
Yeah, he's trying to pretend that he's a good
Are you done with your
father
work?
too. Are you
Yeah,
done with
I'm
your work?
almost done. Why? Are you ready
He's
to get up to work?
gossiping. He's not working.
Nope. Question. We'll go play soon. I'm gonna go grocery shopping, okay?
I want to come too.
You wanna come?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna go in a little bit, okay? Let's go.
Yeah, the doctor said, he said, go wash your hands and there's no sink.
Okay, what? Did I miss you? I won't leave you because I do miss you. And I want you to come with me everywhere we can go, except for work. Okay? Yeah.
I really miss you too.
I miss you too.
Well.
That's why you were so crazy last night, right? That is a beautiful crystal, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'll put it right here so you know where it is.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let me put this a little bit closer so you can eat. Okay.
So I can eat?
Exactly,
See?
because they're lying. So
Okay, I'll see you. Okay, we're gonna, Dad's almost done here. We're gonna go do the next thing soon, okay? You have your golden shoes on?
Oh.
Yeah? Why are you wearing shoes in the house?
He's really weird.
You said you're going to grocery shopping.
Yeah, I just told you that just now.
Admin care. Admin, don't suffer.
You heard it? Where? From my mind? Are you telling?
Admin, don't hear we.
Yeah. Okay. What am I thinking right now? What am I thinking about right now?
Exactly. She fit her well. Lolo is smoking.
You go grocery shopping? No, I was thinking you look cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I embarrass you?
Dad.
But Dad.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I get distracted.
The little boy wants to stay in her place forever.
Yeah.
Because that's why she wants to stay. The little lost her cage off. Okay. How do you put those rats in your cage? No, I don't want to.
He just lies to the child that he's busy. He's not busy. He's just here gossiping.
Behavior, but never discuss the disrespect that triggered you. That's very true. Very true.
He's the one disrespecting his ex-wife. He's the one talking about somebody disrespecting him.
I acknowledge that a lot of people don't.
He's the same person that looked at her in the face and said, I will continue to call you these derogatory terms until our children turn 18. He continues to disrespect Korra, but then he talks about, oh, they don't talk about the disrespect that makes you to react. Are you kidding me?
Know all the facts. Very interesting. Poison. The poison that I'm spewing. What? Interesting. What poison am I spewing? The truth is not poison. Now, I don't I'm very careful about what I'm talking about right now because she's here. But, you know.
What is he careful about?
Doesn't mean you can't have adult conversations in front of children. With other adults, you just gotta be careful with your word choice.
Don't mind him. The time that he'll take her to the park to play before the elders come back or
Yes,
something. Just do something fun before the other one will come from school. He's back.
Come harass me because I have one tooth that's longer. Want to know why it's longer? Grinding my teeth because somebody was lying about me and trying to destroy my life, despite me doing nothing but better than them. That will make you grind your teeth and wear them down. So, yeah. They were a little chipped up prior to that. But, I'll get them fixed eventually, but it's just not a priority.
What? Did he say that Korra is making him grind his teeth? That's why his tooths look the way they do? So it's even Korra's fault that his tooths are all... Oh my God. What else did Korra do? So Korra made his... Oh, did you people hear that? He will get the tooth fixed later, but somebody made him to get... Hey! This back alive. Like Justin. Korra and I caused the tooth problem.
Prioritize other people's perception of me based on my appearance more than I prioritize my children. So it's a where do you put your money? Huh? You want to go right now? Where do you want to go? You want to go grocery shopping? But Junie asked if she could come too. You want to go? Where do you want to go? She needs my attention.
He will not go and play. He just wants to talk nonsense. The child is telling him, I want to go now, I want to go now. No, but he claims that it's Korra that is forcing the children to stay in front of the camera. Meanwhile, Korra takes them to the park, Korra plays with them. So you don't hear them screaming with their mom, Mom, I want to go now. Mom, I want to go now. Mom, I want to go now. They want to go, he's there talking. No, there's no work he's doing. He lied to the child that he's doing admin work. I believe even the child is confused. Like, what kind of admin work is he doing?
Are you a parent? This is normal kid behavior.
Go for the playing a big grocery. Go.
Why do you think that? Why do you think that? Let's have an intellectual discussion, shall we? An intellectual discussion. Somebody that's an influencer, that's their entire existence. Making money from online. And we're a singer. Controversy and drama is good for them because they don't have any. The worse their reputation is, in a way.
Then he thinks he's talking to children, not that don't know anything about. The man is just ridiculous.
Versus myself, I'm a doctor. Controversy, lies, allegations, do nothing but hurt me. So make it make sense. The only reason that I'm online discussing this stuff and pointing out lies are two reasons. One, because my profession requires me to do so. Like I can't let these things go unchallenged. And two, I'm not going to stand by.
Anyway, his mother has long teeth.
Already gone to the courts.
Vampire mood activated.
And that's a huge part of that's because of California. So, if the truth destroys someone, they shouldn't have lied, right? Because I shouldn't have been put in a position where I have to defend myself with the truth against a lie. So how am I trying to destroy anyone? By telling the truth.
How is he even making $500 a month and he cannot go to the dentist and get this thing fixed? How, I say a month. You're making an hour, sorry. You're making $500 an hour, so 1 week's work is enough to go to the dentist and get this fixed. And if the money is not enough, do 2 weeks of your 500 per hour and get that thing fixed. We see a lot of celebrities that will tell you, oh, they were kind of embarrassed about their tooth, they got it fixed, and now they can smile, and all of that is shining like what, I don't know. Why can't he fix it? Everything he has to blame Korra for it. Man.
In direct response to a lie. Direct response to a lie.
Yeah.
How does that make any sense?
He can't even lie to anybody. It's easy. It is very easy to find out if that tooth was long right from time. But did Korra pull his tooth? Like, how does this make sense? Did she go to his house, told him to open his mouth, and she started pulling that one tooth and made it to be longer than the other ones?
We're not going to the grocery store until we get Junie, because Junie has to come with.
He's trying to waste her time now. Now he doesn't want to go because June is not back. What is he even going to buy when he gets there? She has not even eaten, and he's gossiping.
And you just ate a little while ago.
God, I better go.
Are you hungry or are you bored? You're hungry. Okay. What do you want to eat?
I want orange.
Orange chicken?
Yeah.
That's what you want to eat?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you just ate 2 hours ago. Big hearty meal. But if you say you're hungry, we'll go eat some orange chicken.
What? She's been asking for food 2 hours ago, and you're still sitting on live stream, Mr. Father of the Year.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, I got you.
You know what's hilarious? People are like, stop discussing it. Here's a fact, an objective fact. There's a 2-year time span where I ignored everyone, completely ignored everyone. My family was harassed. My coworkers were harassed. Every single human being in my life was harassed for just being associated with me, but yet I said nothing on the internet, right? And in my comment section, I couldn't make content without people harassing people. There were people that were supporting me and saying nice things about me, and then the cult would go into their DMs and say that they're going to off their grandchildren if they don't support me. Okay, so even people on the internet are getting their family members threatened just for saying, "Oh, you're such a great dad," right? So imagine a world where these people weren't doing it. We wouldn't be here.
Korra was pulling all of it in their dream now. Listen. So somehow Donkey got the same horse tooth. Frida got so he needs Axman. Korra was in their houses pulling those tooths out. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. What won't we hear from this Justin?
They want to see me 6 feet under, homeless on the streets, and
exactly.
To make that so.
I did.
You know, so me speaking from my vantage point, I have truly been given no choice. Because when strangers are getting death threats to their grandchildren just for saying you're a great dad, that's a problem, right? You know, if anyone that's around me, they'll start getting their businesses negatively impacted. So I really don't have a choice. So, you know, so if the people that don't want me to speak don't want me to speak, they shouldn't have done what they've done. Right?
You've been speaking,
Like
and you're only embarrassing
that's
yourself
just the
with
point.
speaking.
Can't be you can't be online doing what you're doing and expect everyone to just roll over the door and not discuss it, right? Not shed light on it, right? Same thing happened to Stoney and Don. They were brave enough to talk about it, and so I gave them an 80,000 follower page. The cult couldn't have that, so somehow they hacked it and deleted it.
Oh,
See the pattern here? See the
Mr.
pattern
Lila,
of silencing, harassment, threats?
he lies all the time. There's no truth coming out from his mouth.
And it is people that are just supporting someone. So, wait a second, I'm going to get my baby girl.
That's how he lied about taking a shower, and then the daughters called him out. Said, "No, you didn't." And now you heard the siren. Now you're going to get a snack. He's scared that the police is coming to arrest him. Who noticed here the well, and he said, I have to go and get my daughter a snack. She's been screaming there since that she's hungry. You didn't go to get snack. Now you heard wow, you stood up. No, you for sit down there. You for sit down there, oh. Never see lie person like this, Mr. Liar. He will not go and get the chicken that the child wants. Yet he complains. After the children, they finish enjoying their obono soup and enjoying correct meals in their mom's house and Ellie's mom's house. Now they come to their father's house. They have to do by force fasting.
Okay, get a plate. Paper plate. Good job, y'all. Guys, if you guys see a negative comment section, just say clock it. Just clock it. Like, let's not even interact with these people. I will continue speaking if I want.
Yeah, now they started producing clock it mugs to use to steal from people.
Human brain does
The
not
real
remember something
scammers.
unless it's been told 12 times. And you know, that's where I'm at a bigger disadvantage here, where I have not been speaking. And they've been banking on me not speaking. But you get to a...
He said he has not been speaking, but we can bring at least... let's just reduce the number a little bit. We can bring 20 videos for each year. 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. We can bring videos from the beginning that he has been talking. Yet in 2026, he's telling us he has not been speaking. When there are videos, somebody that came out and did series, it's not in 2024, he did those episodes, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. He brought in his mother to come and debunk their family story, and the mother made it only worse. No, this one went to jail here, the other one went to jail there, the other one went to the other one went to prison. No, not prison, jail. They started arguing about prison and jail in the live stream. He got so embarrassed because he didn't know what to say. He wanted his mother to come and cover up the story, but the mumu came and said everything.
Point where speaking is the only option, because this is not like not just normal banter on the internet of two people arguing. Like, it's escalating to accusations of attempted murder. People getting their family members death threats, like that kind of stuff's happening a lot. So, you know, it is time for public awareness, and there's a reason that I bought Africa and most of that section of the world is because for them it doesn't matter. There's no consequences. But the people that are participating in this kind of stuff in the Western world, there are consequences for. So I needed to isolate to where people are from. And plus, I don't care about being famous.
This delusional human being. Look what he's saying. But who just unalived their fiance in Tanzania? Are they both not Americans? He said he blocked most of because there's no consequences, there's no this, there's no that. How many people from the US just unalived their partners? The other one flipped the wife from the boat. What? Justin, he's such a foolish human being that he just opens his mouth and talks nonsense. When every day you're seeing it in the news of how they are flipping their partners up and down. People are paid this thing. On his own live stream, somebody told him to go and get a hitman. You don't see those type of comments on Korra's live stream because she doesn't talk about him. She doesn't care. So the only hate comments you see that people are even coming from his own page to go and insult Korra and call her a beggar, and all those names. But on his own live stream, people are telling him to go get a hitman. But yet, Africa is his problem. I see.
But the series I did in 2024, probably early 2024, because before I started speaking, I was silent for a year.
Hey, wait, somebody just reminded him of what we just mentioned. Said what the series he did, and now he said, before I started speaking, I was silent. Before he just said what did he say? He said now that he just started speaking now. Someone that knows the story just dropped a comment for him, said the series you did in 2024, and then he moved it back to said before that time he was silent. That's not true, because even before that series there was another series that was in 2023 also. So he was never silent.
If I'm wrong, send me and I'll correct myself. It's not like I'm.
He said, "Send me a this." If he's wrong, he will correct himself. He knows that he's lying.
I don't speak. But now.
But yeah, they can comment. Don't mind him.
Millionaire, but who said I was a millionaire? I never said I was a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire.
Exactly.
I had most of my
He
wealth
can't
focus
myself
from lives of an immigrant that I've immigrated here. My bad. My mistake.
Immigrant are immigrated here. Immigrant are immigrated here. You too, your bloody effing parents or grandparents immigrated from somewhere in Europe and landed there in America. An immigrant calling somebody else an immigrant. Mumu. She's also a citizen like you. It will only be paining you, but you too, your mumu parents, I mean grandparents, came from somewhere else, because that's why you look blonde and washed out. Like who no get blood for a body. This they remind me of the movie The Gods Must Be Crazy. That line that when the Bushman encountered the who remembers the movie The Gods Must Be Crazy? When the Bushman encountered the white woman that was stuck in that stuck in that spiky plant that she was trying to get out, that she was getting more stuck, and he looked at her, he said, what is this? It looks like something that crawled out of oh god, man. This just in the craze. Make you don't make me talk. I love you shout. I beg. Which kind of wahala? Chris, man.
Clock it. Every time they say something negative, clock it.
Yeah, clock it is the new one they want to use to cash out.
Passport bro? I'm not a passport bro. I was living in China.
She was also living in China. See this idiot.
Great time being a single man in China. That was not part of my plan. Clock it. That's right. Accountability. I love the way that they're approaching it. Humor, everything else.
Yeah,
I'm a little
yeah.
bit more of a serious
He
guy
loves the
as
way
far as the way
the
I
two Mumu, Stony and Don.
approach things intellectually.
Exactly. They're making more money. She's making more money than the three of them, and that's why they're crying. Mumu people. Exactly, literally. Anytime I remember that movie, I can't stop laughing. The girls must be crazy. Like, yo, I'm going to some moga. And Justin is a pure description of what the Bushman described. What is this thing? He looked washed out, no color. Yet every time he will not leave Africa out of his mouth. Every time he tries to sound smart, you don't even want us to open our mouth. You don't want to go there. You know.
Something like we know. I love when somebody has a fake account and they claim to know something about me, such as I'm bitter.
Really?
And their name is Arethria. That is a fake account, right? So if you are going to be too much of a coward to actually speak about me with your full chest, with your real account, then your opinion is about as relevant.
A lot of people say clock it. Now they want to pretend that clock it is something they coined. Exactly. Or always says clock it. Like a lot of content creators will say clock it, clock. A lot of videos online, but these three, they are so excited about this clock it.
Completely, I would love, absolutely love, for all of you.
He will never move on.
To get off my page.
All the money.
And let me just make professional clinical.
Nobody is leaving you alone. Leave Korra alone first.
Because you guys are threatening people's grandchildren for saying something nice about.
You can imagine people are threatening people's grandchildren. What about the one that came to your channel and told you to hire a hitman? Are you not? He never addresses those ones. He talks about other people. You think your people will go and be threatening other people? Look, DJ Neptune that just did the music, produced the music for Korra and decided he's going to be posting the video, just promoting. And he's also posting, I think one he did with Tiwa Savage. Neptune has been Neptune as doing Neptune things. Okay, he posts about different things. Immediately they've gone to land on his page. They are insulting him, calling him somebody from third world country. He's flying private jets. That's how they used to arrive in America and pretend. We never knew that the people Africans coming to America and winning, it's paining you. Anybody is tying your hand. You were born and raised in that country. If you cannot make money, is somebody to be blamed for it? Neptune fly private jet. You don't have money to enter private jet. They are crying. Like what else are we not going to hear? And I love the way he responded back to them. He said he's renting the private jet now, but he's going to buy his own soon. And then he posted a yacht, and he said, how long would it? How much do you think it will cost to rent it for 5 minutes? You needed to see the comment section. And then this one here wants people to leave him alone, leave me alone, and let me make educational content. Anybody is holding you and stopping you from making educational content. Nobody watches your educational content because you don't even know anything about education. So you cannot educate anybody about what you don't know. It's simple as that.
So, yeah, clock it. Yeah, I'm gonna promote the crap out of Stony. And so it's done. I'm going to show you how much success a person can have when they can actually be part of a team rather than destroying everyone around them. Clock it. Repetition. That's right.
He said he's going to promote the heck out of Stony and Don. Continue. Let's see how far they can go. You will go and tell them the lie of Snoop Dogg that you said you took Korra to Snoop Dogg. Who remembered when he said that? He said he took Korra to Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg told Korra to not dress scantily, a bit skimpily. And Korra said F off. And Korra left. Now he might have lied to Stony that he is going to introduce them to Snoop Dogg, Denzel Washington, and the rest, and Viola Davis, and Jay-Z, name it. Huh? What kind of human being is this? Eh?
Hey, this is a great thing. You're making yourself look bad as a doctor. Yes, I am. Absolutely. But what choice do I have? I have a woman on the internet actively claiming to be a domestic violence survivor. Yet I have the kids half time. Make it make sense. If I'm so bad, why do I have the kids?
She never. You can imagine. It does not make any sense. A partner can be horrible to their partner and be nice to their children. Not being violent with the kids and things. It is very possible. And Korra never ever said you were anything bad to the children. She said the relationship between the both of you was not good. But she said with the kids, in her own opinion, the rest of us disagree, but in her own opinion, you're doing well with the kids, even though the rest of us disagree. So coming up with this, why do I have the kids? Why did she give 50-50 custody? You want to police her in one place so she will not work and make my lie. You will have that 50 custody. He's scratching his head because he knows he's lying. He's red like the nyash of a flamingo.
It doesn't make any sense. She's so concerned about me.
Exactly.
In private, she's telling me I'm a good dad. In private.
Remember when he said he was the brain box? Or Korra's brand, he's the brain box. Now that he's no longer there, people will see how Korra will struggle. Korra will go down. He was even the one editing Korra's videos, when Korra's dance videos, to make Korra's body move, to make her waist shake even more, that she doesn't even really know how to dance. She really can't work very well. But he was the one editing it, somebody that dances on live stream. He said he was the one editing it. And now that he stopped being the brain box, the brand is even doing better. So that's the lie that he told to Stony and Don, and they really think that he's going to brainbox them somewhere. He's only going to brainbox them to hell.
She actually says I'm a great dad.
She didn't say that in private. She said that in the open. So this is another lie. He's lying.
True. Why doesn't she go to court?
She said that in public, and people disagreed with her.
Because she doesn't want that because she can't travel. Right? She can't have men buy her flights.
Anyway, now it's no longer she using GoFundMe money to buy flight tickets. Now it's men buying her flights. Somebody that came out and was screaming, telling his followers, Korra has a lot of money. You people stop giving her stars. So out of all those money Korra has, she cannot take from there to buy ticket for herself. It's no longer the GoFundMe that you said she was using to sponsor her trip. Now it's men that are buying her tickets. This one don't crazy, so.
The hell she's doing, right? So she can squawk and she can squeak.
Wahala.
But
Lorally, wahala.
Her actions reflect exactly
what kind of clock it? What kind of clock it?
My perception, most
seriously,
such a big thing. So I did not abuse that woman. I treated that woman
he
like
cannot.
Queen.
He
The freaking queen.
Lie,
Honestly.
Justin. He can redeem himself. He knows he's too deep now. 4 years down. Nah. The only thing he can do is to just stop talking and focus on the educational content. But how is he going to do it? He's not educated.
My lawyer was more expensive than hers, and I only spent $16,000.
Hey, well, see the lie. Didn't Justin, when they were contributing $50,000, when that money hit $50,000, Justin started screaming, all we need is $5,000. Now he said his lawyer was more expensive than Korra's lawyers. What did he put his lawyer and Korra's lawyer together and ask the both of them how much they charge? And they both told they were having that conversation. to know how much. Just listen to the nonsense he wants to say now.
16,500. Even if I had used my first lawyer, that was
He said he spent 16,000. No wonder he refused to tell the headless chickens of Justin. You people come and see where your money went. He went into the car. He said he only spent 16,500, Abby, for a lawyer. Yet he said they only needed $5,000 when they contributed $55,000 for Korra's GoFundMe. He said Korra would need only 5,000, and the rest 50,000 Korra would spend it on traveling and having fun. Now he said he spent 16,000. It's no longer 5,000. 16,000 you spent for no wonder you refuse to tell your people. After they contributed for Justin, Korra was giving people update on what is on the GoFundMe and what's happening and what she's doing. Justin refused to give update. They were telling him to give updates. He got so upset because every time he goes live, they will be telling him, what have you done? How much do we have? How does the lawyer? He said, I don't owe you people anything. I don't have to tell anybody what I'm doing with a lawyer, if I've gotten a lawyer or not. So he never told them how much he spent. And after the court case, he went and bought this car you see him driving with their money. So who's the scammer?
$1,000 an hour. I would not spend 80,000 for one hearing.
He said his former lawyer was taking $1,000 per hour, and even with that one, he wouldn't have spent $80,000. Why are you counting somebody else's money? Did Korra count your own GoFundMe? Did Korra ask you what you did with the remaining fund that people contributed for you, Mr. Evil?
The math ain't math.
That money is still paying him. Of course, you know that that's coming from Stony now. The Mumu. He's always contradicting himself, Laura Lee. He's always, because he's lying.
Look at me.
Huge liar. Lie man.
Before we pick up June from school. And then, when we pick up June from school, we can go to the store. Okay?
And the park?
And, well, you're already going to be you've already been at the park.
He is just trying to
So you want to go to the park?
to keep the child at home.
Go to the grocery store, and then the park again?
Yeah.
Wow. A demanding child, huh?
Now she's a demanding child because she wants to go to the park.
I'm touching your eyes because I'm covering it up so you can't watch TV.
I love to watch TV.
I know you love to watch TV. And Debbie loves it when you're watching TV when I'm working. You're distracted.
He's not walking, oh, he's gossiping. His job is to lie.
But I say I'm very careful what I say.
Oh, 100,000. Hey, where? Justin, Delilah. This man can lie, you.
She is my twin. She's amazing. She's little.
Justin.
She's a lot more aggressive than June, but little sweetheart. It's amazing how different.
Let her be aggressive. She's good for you. She's the perfect fit. Athena is the perfect fit for you. She's little aggressive than good. You don't need a quiet person. You need somebody that will give you woto, and she's giving it to you.
Right. Okay, so somebody says I beat that lady. Do you know how much money that made her in the last 4 years? Around $5 million in sympathy.
He's still calculating her money.
Very profitable for her to say, but disproven in a court of law. And I have my kids.
Why is she not still in the jail that you said they will send her to?
You gotta ask yourself.
If you were telling the truth, Justin, why is Korra not in jail?
Could you Could you lie about the father of your children for $5 million?
Have you been lying about the mother of your children? So what are you talking about?
I've seen her touch and know how much from this.
You've seen her, and so he's even going to spy on her tax returns and everything.
Jealousy of money. It's just that.
Oh, guy, you are jealous of the money.
That is a very profitable lie for her. That's why she has to continue that narrative, which eventually is going to destroy her life. Because
it's your life that you're destroying, not her life. God forbid.
And just co-parenting in peace. She has to keep upping the
ante. Oh, Ghana, your life you they destroy. You now you they gossip.
The truth to keep the sympathy going.
Lie, ma.
And
justice.
That's why we're here. That's why this is escalated to the point of her accusing me of attempted.
You are the only one that is doing all of that. She's not accusing you of anything. The evidence is all over social media.
To up the ante.
You're the one that talked about the attack in the UK. She didn't invite you into that conversation.
You have to do more extreme exaggerated measurements, exaggerated things. So that's why we're here. That's why I'm speaking. It's an attempt to de-escalate by telling the truth. Because if there's consequences to lying, then you won't lie. Simple as that.
You that you've been lying since 4 years ago. What has been your consequences? Lie. If there was consequences, you wouldn't have lied.
Then she'll stop lying. And then hopefully this will de-escalate.
Justin is the liar. Oh.
The kids will grow up.
He's talking about himself. All this description, he's describing himself. He is describing himself. Period. Describing yourself. Justin is describing himself.
Right, go to London. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. He started.
Y'all come in here. Those of you that's supporting that, go send her money and say, go to London. And we'll see who's right.
Yeah, we should send her to London so you can send your mad people from London to go and attack her again.
Why she said she was homeless? She wasn't homeless.
She will go to wherever she wants to go.
It's very, very easy to prove that line. All you gotta do is just go to the page and scroll back to 2022 in March, and you'll be seeing content from a beachfront apartment. Hold on. What? You're hiding your Easter candy? Yeah? Yeah, go back to 2022. Back on her page, my page, and just look where the content's being filmed. It's being filmed from an ocean view apartment.
That she was paying for because you didn't have any money.
That I was paying for.
You were, money from where?
That's why she's saying she was homeless, because it's sympathy.
Money from where? If you had money for beachfront apartment, why are you not living there now?
Because this monstrous man.
Why are you not living in your beachfront apartment that cost you $500 a month?
Millions of dollars later, she bought a condo.
Yeah, that condo is really paining you. He thought he would be the one to make millions of dollars to buy condo for himself, but
you don't have to worry about
the script flipped. He came out to do Hollywood 101. Hollywood 101 backfired, and he did make the money.
Like, hide one in the cupboard, hide one in Daddy's room, hide one in your room, and then like maybe you could hide one between the towels, and then yeah. So go hide them, and when Junie gets back, we'll do a little candy Easter egg hunt. Okay? Okay. Yeah, but don't forget where you put them. Okay.
Yeah, he wants to talk about the rooms. Just in in one room. No, be 2 rooms. TV Joy said he has a long way to go to
Somebody
get
says I'll keep giving her stars. Go
the
ahead, give her
Guinness
stars.
Book of
That's fine.
Record
See,
with the lies he repeats.
the thing
Absolutely.
that is you guys don't understand is I don't wish any ill upon her. I don't want her to fail. I want her to succeed. But I do want her to
You
leave
want
me
her to
alone.
fail.
I
You've
want her
said
to
it
stop
yourself
lying, and I want her
severally,
to
Justin. Stop
stop
lying.
using the kids online in a very unsavory,
Idel, you're
exploited
welcome. Thank you so much. How are you
fashion.
doing? Thank you for joining us.
That's what. In fact, what I suggest, this is what all you guys did. Huh? Ooh, you hid one of the clothes? Do you remember where it is? Will you be able to find it later? Yeah? Okay, make sure. Make sure. Athena, you know how to make sure you remember something? Do this. I remember, I remember.
See the nonsense when they tell the picking.
I don't know, just make it up.
Hi.
Getting stuck back then? I'm not stuck back then. I'm all the way in. I'm going to continue on this until. Oh, you're going to put in Lego blocks? That is
The child is waiting for him since, and he's spending 1 hour lying, bashing his ex-wife, blaming her for his tooth that grew longer than the other ones. Oh my good, you can't even believe the type of things this man has been saying.
Somebody to have to tell her to live my life, but I do have a right to stand up for myself when there are lies being said about
Not standing up for yourself. You've been bashing her for 4 years.
When there is
4 years from when Junie was born. Look, Junie's mouth. I said Junie. From when Athena was born. Look how sharp Athena's mouth is now. That's how long you've been bashing them in the mother of your children. And yet you claim that you're the victim. Which lie victim? What fake victim?
Growing her out 4 days before school. It wasn't 4 days, and it was 10. And the reason that I did that was because she was trying to convince me to take out a life insurance policy on myself and then jump off the balcony.
What?
So I left.
Korra said he should get life insurance.
Would you stay in that situation?
We're hearing this one for the
I
first
didn't
time.
leave my kids. I was back every single day for hours a day to be with them. I left her, not my kids. So, would you stick around with somebody that is actively trying to psychologically manipulate you into eliminating you from yourself from this planet? Would you stay? And I also stayed because of other reasons too, but that's the one that I'm willing to talk about right now.
I have to write this one down so I can put it in a real video on Facebook.
To protect my life, literally my life.
Get a life insurance policy and jump off the balcony. We're hearing this one for the first time in 4 years.
One more lap.
Hey! This man can lie, you.
Oh, you want that snack? Okay, I'll get it for you.
I made his tooth to grow. Let me write that one down. This is how they drop bombshells in between their live streams. You have to be patient to watch their live streams. If you're not, you will not listen. You will not catch some of the interesting points that they make. Lies. Exactly. The child is hungry. He will not go and cook because he's in his lying mood. He never mentioned this insurance policy thing.
All right. So let me repeat that.
This is the first time.
I left 10 days. So the very fact that she said 3, 4, 6, 7. How would you not remember the exact amount of days? If you're spewing on the internet, you at least want to keep your story straight, not alternate between 3, 4, 8, 10. I left 10 days postpartum because I was being told to take out a life insurance policy and jump off the balcony. Those of you that are mothers, and that was happening to your son, would you gaslight him and make him feel bad for leaving? I don't think you would. Yeah.
This man can lie. This post is going. This after this live stream, I'm taking it straight on a reel, dropping it on Facebook. What?
Right.
Korra made you do what?
Classic.
God.
Take to the park now.
After dropping the lie bombshell, now he wants to go to the park.
Those of you that have your own children, just ask yourself, what would you do?
4 years later, now you mentioned life insurance policy. That's where he ended the live stream. That is where he ended the live stream. It's a 1 hour live stream. So it's actually 1 hour into his live stream, he mentioned this thing. So a lot of people won't have even heard it. If you don't watch from the beginning to the end, you won't. Because I noticed that what I saw on Facebook, a lot of people are talking about the tooth growing thing and pointing out other things. So some people didn't even hear this statement he made. This man can lie, you. Korra told you to go and do life insurance policy and jump off the balcony. Dear God. The Korra that was making more money than him told him to go and take. Yo, I can't even. We'll be here for 2 hours. Let me just round this up and go. Let me go and do other things. Now what? Maluba said, please, people, why don't you tell Korra to move on and stop this divorce drama? It's old school now. We are tired. Malibu, I don't know where you're coming from. Maybe you just started following this story yesterday. So, because that's why I see that you came in saying they should tell Korra to stop. Why don't you go to Facebook, type in Korra's name, and type in Justin's name? Look at their contents for 4 years now. Just have that patience to go 4 years down and start watching their content till date and see who is talking about who. There is no need for anybody to tell you anything. All the evidence is there on his Facebook and it's on her Facebook. So go to both of their Facebook and find out who is dragging this divorce thing. And in case you don't know, Justin was the one that came online and said he was doing Hollywood 101 on Korra by coming out to announce to the whole world that he was divorcing Korra. He had not even filed. He had not even gone anywhere close to talking to a lawyer or anything. He already announced it on social media. Korra's sister came out and said, we will settle this problem privately. Please respect our privacy. Justin came out after that and said, we are not settling anything privately. And since then, 4 years now, Justin has been talking. Korra has not even granted one interview explaining anything. She only put everything in a book that you can go to Amazon and purchase that book and read it. Justin has been telling his story. Justin has recruited a lot of women to come and bash and continue. Even in 2026, he's working with Dawn and Stony. So if there is anybody to tell to back down, it is Justin. Why do you think that you see people, blogs like us here on YouTube, on Facebook, you have other people on Facebook calling Justin out? Because over the years, people got tired of hearing this broken record. Justin lying and lying and lying and every day bashing Korra. People decided to give him the taste of his own medicine by when he does his live stream or his post, we come out, we call him out. So Justin is the one propelling, fueling the drama. Korra is promoting her business, doing her thing. She doesn't care about what Justin is doing or what Justin is not doing. Justin just appeared on a musical video, a diss track that Stony did and released on Sunday that Korra was releasing her new album. Have you listened to Korra's new album? Go to her YouTube if you don't have this thing, or go to wherever you're listening, Spotify, wherever you, Amazon, whatever, wherever you listen to music. Go and stream Korra's new album and listen to what Korra sang. 10 songs, I think, in that album. Then go and listen to the diss track and watch the video where Justin is dancing. Go to Dawn and Stone. Don't bother going. I have the videos here. And check the videos and hear what is coming out from their mouths and try to find out where you will see Korra or Korra's family members or Korra's friends talking about Justin and his gang members. If you ever hear Korra opening her mouth, she's responding to a useless accusation that he has made, just like this one. You know, just like this statement he just made now, that she told him to get insurance and jump off the balcony, life insurance. If it's you, somebody will lie on your head like that, you will not say anything. Few days ago, check on my story, on my shorts here. You will see where somebody is telling Justin to hire a hitman for Korra. We screenshot it and we reposted it. So before you talk, do a little bit of digging to find out who among both of them is the troublesome and evil one. Justin opened his mouth 4 years ago to say, I will never stop until she ends up 6 feet below or she's in jail. 4 years down the line, he has followed through with that word he said day one. That statement he made day one. He kept his promise that he has continued to sabotage everything that Korra is doing. Him and his gang members, they all released nonsense that they called music on the same day that Korra said she was releasing a new album. He came out doing a live stream talking about he is predicting an attack 2.0, the UK attack. We all saw the attack of Korra in the UK. Justin came out this April talking about he's predicting another attack. Who is the person that is looking for trouble? Justin is the one looking for trouble. Okay? So if you're just following Justin now, I'm telling you that Justin is not the one. If you listen to Justin, know that you're listening to a liar. That's all I can tell you. I'll put the comments on screen and we'll round up. We've been here for 2 hours, 52 minutes. I don't want this to stretch into 3 hours, please. I gotta go. He thinks it's for the new, I go with the insurance. Exactly. Every year he comes up with a new lie. Absolutely. He's really delusional. Every new year. Every new year. Okay. He lives in his own planet. Okay, Kara is not even paying them attention. Stony says that she's been bullied. Kara did not even talk about them, not even once. Don't mind them. That's what they try to latch onto to deceive the newcomers, and it's only the newcomers that don't understand it. But with the bloggers pointing out and bringing back information from the past, all these newcomers will also learn and understand who these people are. I have to leave you people now. We've been here for 2 hours, 53 minutes. I will see you all later. If you don't see us here on YouTube, come over to Facebook. We're active over there, posting. So yes, you can join the conversation on Facebook as the conversation continues. If you're just coming in to hear everything that Justin just said, you have to follow from the beginning, okay? So I will see you all later. Okay, bye for now. Join us on Facebook, okay?
Bye, everyone. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.